Bill Wellness Experience, episode 12. Let's go. Episode 12. I got my guy, fellow entrepreneur, businessman, Aubrey Price here. I'm going to discuss his new book and his clothing line. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring him in. Price.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
What's good? What's good, man?
Man, it's all good, brother. You know, we just trying to live. We just trying to get it. We're just trying to love, man. That's all.
Yes, sir, man. How's the family doing?
The family's wonderful. My little girl's growing. Every day is something new. She's learning something new. So that is like, it's mind blowing to see a little you just doing and copying you. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. How old is your little girl?
She is 19 months or almost 2 years old.
Okay. Yeah, my son about 2.5. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. Oh, hey, those terrible twos that's the real deal, man. Like
it seems like terrible 1.5.
Yeah. Like you said, man, it's crazy to see like a smaller version of you running around. Like it's wild, bro.
I've been looking at your Facebook, man, and I've seen the youngin go from here to here and just growing. And the more he grows, the more he looks like you. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. He just as stubborn as I am too, which I don't really know how I feel about that. So
I believe it.
But yeah, man, thank you for coming on. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna spend a lot of time chopping it up. I got a lot of stuff I want to talk to you about. But first thing I want to do is whenever I bring a guest on, I always want to let the public know that the views expressed on here is, mine and yours, and not necessarily reflect your employer, whichever, employer that. I don't know if you have another employer other than the businesses you have, but just in case, I don't want you to get yourself in trouble with anything like that. So first, man, I want to get into, man, I seen you publish you a book. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had a chance to check it out yet, but it's definitely on my list. But man, what made you decide to write a book? 'Cause that's a big commitment, man.
It's a huge commitment, and I guess for me it was more so the opportunity to just push the boundaries and do something nobody would think that Aubrey would do. You feel me? So basically, what I did was I had somebody reach out to me. They said that they've already basically wrote the majority of the book, but they needed some different outside the box thoughts and ideas from it. So we collabed on it. However, they didn't know how to publish the book. So what I did was I reached out to an affiliate with Amazon, and we basically used Amazon, as well as we used this gentleman that does audiobooks. So we sent him the book. He actually did the audiobook for us, sent it back to us. We uploaded it to audiobooks. You can get it on audiobooks, and you can also get it on Amazon. So it was a really great experience, man, just writing, kind of getting your ideas together. I mean, you've been a business owner since you graduated college.
Yeah, so about 7 years, man.
Man, so like I'm kind of fresh in it, but I have so many ideas just coming from the fraternity, just coming from just being myself, kind of being that entrepreneur type person, and always being in sales. So I always wanted to sell something and market something and make something my own.
Okay, so is that what the book is about? Is it a book on marketing?
Yeah, it's affiliate marketing secrets unlocked. So a lot of people are able to go online and see Instagram models or just people on Instagram in general making tons of money on YouTube. Podcasts, you see what I'm saying? So there's so many avenues which they're getting their money from, and just people don't know where to start. So if you don't know where to start, it's a good book to kind of like get an idea of where to start. Excuse me. Figure out exactly what it is that you want to market, because nobody's gonna believe something that you don't believe in yourself.
Exactly. I heard Mark Cuban once say, you have to know your business better than anybody in order to be a great marketer. In marketing, you have to know your business better than anybody. And I think I can bring Let me see. I think I can, for those people that are watching this, I can bring the book up here. I think, yeah, right there. You see that?
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's it. Affiliate marketing secrets unlocked. So yeah, you can check that out on Amazon. And is that the only place it is right now? Is on Amazon?
The only place you can buy it. You can buy it on Amazon. You can get you a hard copy there, or you can just go ahead and go to audiobooks, and you can get the audiobook for, I think it's like a couple bucks, man. It's very inexpensive.
Okay.
It's an easy read as well. It's not something that's going to take you, a couple weeks to read. You can literally probably take your lunch break and read it on lunch break, or get close to finishing on 1 or 2 lunch breaks, man.
Yeah, I'm about to check it out, man. I love reading. That's one of my favorite things. The thing I like about reading is, man, like, so for example, you and I can read the same book and get different ideas and thoughts from that book. Like you can interpret it however you want to, and that's what I love about reading. Like it's
100%, 100%. Everybody has a different interpretation of anything that they read. So just like for text messaging, for example, if you send me a text and I look at it and I think you are mad, I don't know how you're writing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all about interpretation. So that's another thing with books in general. It's a good way to get knowledge and kind of see exactly how you can figure out different ways to take advantage of your situation. Like you were talking about Mark Cuban, he's the best at what he does, but it's also good to be able to look at somebody else that is doing well or that has great ideas and maybe not only reach out to them and kind of try to collab, but you can take some of those ideas and spin them and make them your own.
Absolutely. So, man, you talked a little bit earlier about being fresh into the business world and into the entrepreneurship game. So tell us a little bit about your journey into entrepreneurship. Like, what made you get started, and like how has your journey been so far?
Well, that's a great question, Petey, man. So I want to say it all started back in 2014 for Above the Clouds.
Okay.
And we were still at University of Central Arkansas at that point, or just in the area of Conway, Arkansas. And me and Sean Rice, who is somebody you know very well.
Deuce Club, shout out Deuce Club, Spring 11, Iota Gamma.
So me and him had been just collabing on ideas because we like to wear our own clothing. We want to just kind of be our own men. We don't want to have to go and get Louis Vuitton to make us feel expensive.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like Louis too. Shout out to Louis, but nothing better than having your own thing and knowing that I can make mine how I want to. Like this is a new drop right here.
Okay.
Just like a little sweater, but it's just a good feeling to be able to know that it's yours, man. To know that nobody else can tell you what to do. So we started there, and we didn't have a lot of money at that particular time. So what we ended up doing was waiting 2021. We bought all of our own equipment, so now we're fully functional. And so it's taken all that time. However, I mean, we have ideas, we have new drops, we just know how we're going to work at this point. So that was unbelievable. On top of that, just being in the sales world since I left college, like I've been in sales job after sales job. So I feel like I've made the most money in sales. And being an entrepreneur is just sales in general. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can see in the background, I got a book Grant Cardone wrote, Sell or Be Sold, one of the best books ever. Because everything in life, because a lot of times when people think about sales, they think of like sleazy, just trying to get you but your whole life is a sale. Like when you try to date somebody, you're selling yourself to them. Like everything is sales. Like your teacher, you're selling yourself to the teacher and show why you need to be in that class. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is sales.
100%, man. And if people don't understand that, then they need to tap into maybe that Grant Cardone book, or just look at life differently, bro. Because like at the end of the day, everybody wants to be sold. When you go to a restaurant, maybe sometimes you don't like the upsell, but you like the opportunity to be able to be like, yeah, maybe I do want the extra large, or maybe I do want something else with it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, man, when you get into entrepreneurship or business or whatever, there are literally hundreds, thousands, millions of businesses you can go into. So why clothing? Like why did you decide like clothing was you tapped into a little bit of it, but because I mean clothing is a tough you know, well, there's no easy business to get into, but clothing is a tough one.
Well, the market is very saturated, obviously. Like you can get clothes everywhere. Everybody has vinyl machines. I mean, the reason why we tapped on into it is because of the vision that we had back then.
Gotcha.
So it's like, why not go with it and make it into something? We don't know where it's going to go. I mean, we're just going to continue to wear our own stuff, and people who want to support obviously can support. We bring on everybody because of the vibes. Like Above the Clouds is about a vibe. It is about just love in general, man. It's kind of one of those things to where when you buy it and you tap in, you know what I'm saying? When you tap in, just so you're tapping into something good, man. It's all inclusive. It's all love. And the reason why we kind of just said, let's just go for it is just because at the end of the day, why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why not? I mean, we have this. I have the book, All Out Price, which is about to be coming soon. That's going to be the next website that I have. It's just a complete sales website. It's almost like an Etsy, or it's almost like an eBay. I'll have a lot of different things on there that you can purchase. People call me all the time to sell things for them. Just here recently, I had a post where we had GoPros and laptops and plenty of things to sell, and we got rid of all those things in a week and a half. So it's all about ownership.
Yes,
Nipsey said it best, bro. Nipsey said it best. Ownership, mailbox money. Get that money coming in no matter what.
Yep. So you said you guys have your own, like you bought all that. So you guys are actually making your own, like you have sort of a office or a shop or warehouse,
Yes,
whatever you want to call it. So you guys are doing your own stuff.
we're doing everything ourselves. We are making the orders. We are getting the designs made.
Okay.
We're taking on custom work. So if you have a custom shirt specific that you want to do that you already have designed, send it to us. We'll get it for you. If you need it designed, we can do the design for you.
Okay.
We're pressing the shirts. We're packaging the shirts. We're sending them out too, man. We're doing it all.
Yeah, when I got the shirt, because I hit up Sean on IG just before y'all had your website, and I was like, bro, I'm trying to get some of that merch, man. And you know, he sent it to me, and it came in like the legit plastic. I'm like, man, they really they ain't playing around, man. Like this is the real deal. I love it, man. Absolutely love it.
It's a real deal, bro. It's not the brown bag special. you get legit packaging. I mean, we got good quality shirts. These are some shorts that's about to drop.
Okay.
Above Cloud shorts about to drop. We got this t-shirt right now that's online right now. We probably have about 6 or 7 more of these in stock.
Okay.
We had 2 colors of these. We had a light blue one, and then we also had a light blue one and a yellow one. Those both sold out.
Okay.
The last one we got. What it is our ATK, our cloud with a metallic Astro Man.
Okay.
A little shine. And then we are coming with the
male.
This is the male version of it right here.
I got some of your stuff pulled up right here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, got the website. Like I said, if you watching this, sorry if you're listening, you can't see it, but if you're watching it, you can see I got his website pulled up right here. I got all kind of merch on there, so definitely go support www.abovetheclouds.com. That's clouds with a K. You know, you got a K in there. Get it right. So you guys, so how are you guys planning on releasing? Are you guys gonna have like seasonal releases, or are you just gonna constantly release merch? Like, how is that gonna work?
We're gonna do a little bit of both. Like just this coming up week, we're gonna release a couple things. I think tonight. So start looking tonight. We're gonna release some 4th of July shorts and a 4th of July shirt. We'll release that. We actually our website came out on Juneteenth. Just the symbolic representation of our culture. We felt like it was perfect to come Juneteenth with the website with the drop. July 4th, we're gonna have some new drops. And then we'll probably for the summer trickle in a couple things, and then we'll have our fall spread after that. And so we are looking for some models as well. So if you know some, or whoever's watching, listening, tap in at atclouds@gmail.com, and that's clouds with a K. send us, just some information, letting us know that you're interested. We just trying to work, PD.
Yeah. I'm gonna put all that info, man, in the on whenever people click this, they'll be able to see all your stuff like that. So you had mentioned earlier about your other company, All Out Price, that's coming. So so how did that come about? Like that company?
So right now I'm working at Jupiter Chevrolet. So I'm selling vehicles there. I've been doing that for quite some time. Just a little bit of background. Before then, I was selling like home products, kind of like windows, door, siding. We did that. My brother and I, we remodel houses as well. So I mean, I do a lot of different things in the realm of sales. And so by kind of collectively doing all these different things and people reaching out to me to sell their products, I thought, why not actually make a business out of it? Yep. And that way it will benefit everybody. It would benefit another business to reach out to me just for that business to business sale, those tax write-offs. It's beneficial for both parties. So we went ahead and started to kind of get things and just on social media sell it to see how it was going to go.
Yeah,
and it's been going well. And so I'm going to go ahead and open the website up. We have LLCs ready to go. I mean, we just want to better ourselves, man. At the end of the day, like, I want to look in the mirror and be happy with the person that I see.
Yep.
And having a family, having my daughter more than anything kind of just open my eyes to what I need to do to just make a better life for her, make a better life for me, and just change the dynamic of my family. I'm one of the only ones that's really made it. I don't want to say that I'm rich or nothing, but I'm successful. I'm successful in my eyes, and that's all that matters.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, man, I'll tell people all the time, when you have kids, like, you move different. You want your kids to see you as a success. You know what I'm saying? So whatever, and success is different for each person. You know what I'm saying? It's not a linear thing, but you want your kids to look at you and like, man, I'm proud of my dad, or I'm proud of my mom. You know, you just want your kids to be proud of you. That's what a lot of this comes from.
100%, bro. I want my babies, because hopefully I'm able to get like you, sir, and have a young boy, have me a senior by my name, hopefully I get that chance. But hold on, I got to do the Ray J challenge. See how many times
yeah, it's all good.
I just want to be able to pass down something, bro. Like my father, when he passed away last year, he passed away February 10th of last year, before COVID. So he didn't pass of COVID, but when he passed away, he actually left some acres to me and my brothers back home in Arkansas. So when that happened, I started thinking to myself, what do I have now that I can change the next generation for myself? Because a lot of the guys that I hang out with that aren't African American, they have generational wealth. So I'm able to, when I go with them, I'm able to go fishing here or hunting here on their land, or I'm able to go and do just things that I wouldn't be able to typically do if I didn't have those types of friends. I mean, shout out to them. They didn't ask for it. It was handed down to them. So it's just something that I want to be able to do for my kids.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one thing, man, I don't get. A lot of times, not saying everybody in our community, but a lot of times in our community, the Black community, like, it seems like a lot of times, like, wealth is like sort of resented. You know what I mean? Like, I hope one day I can pass something down to my son where he ain't got to worry about doing shit. And if he wants to, that's perfectly fine. But I hope I'm able to hand him, like, stocks, bonds, land, like you said, businesses, just so him and his buddies might want to get together. If I take it to here, they may want to take it to here. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give him that chance.
100%. Even if you don't want nothing to do with it, sell it, take that money and do what you want to do with it.
Yep.
I got it to where we needed to be in order for you to elevate however you want to elevate. So I 100% agree. And in our community, sometimes we look at things kind of negligently instead of being like, man, I can do that for myself. Like at this point, I don't care what nobody is doing. I always look at the man in the mirror and say, this is what you need to do. Because if you're looking at everybody else, your expectations are never going to be what they really need to be.
Exactly.
Because you're looking at them, you're looking, if you're a chick and you're looking at this girl because she's a good looking model and has 1.3 million followers, and I want to get there, but you realize that she's not happy. So you're trying to get to a point to a person that's not even happy with her accomplishment because she's, you know, whatever. So for me, it's always man in the mirror. What makes you happy? What makes you feel like a man? What and how can you elevate? And people like you, man, following in footsteps like people like yourself. I look at you, PD, as like a guy that has had a business, had a family, been committed, continues to just change, been on TV, been on the news. Like, I'm able to look at those things that you do, and I'm able to be like, oh, let me call PD and see how I can do X, Y, and Z.
Absolutely.
And that's what it's about, bro. It's not about, oh man, he got that passed down to him. He didn't have to work. He still has to work.
Yeah.
He got a head start.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, man. And the thing about it is, man, I love having conversations like this, man, because it's all love and we can learn from each other. Like it's not a competition. It's not a jealousy. It's like we're trying to help each other grow. We're trying to help each other do better. We're trying to bring in other people to help them do better. That's what it's about. Because that's what you see go on in a lot of other communities. Like everybody helps each other and they just build up, you know. And I mean, that's what I want for us. Like not just you and I, but just the whole community in general.
So kind of piggybacking off that, PD, I just want to let people know that if they are interested in getting LLCs, if they're interested in making and getting their own business, just being self-made, you can go to inkfile.com. They're not paying me. So I'm just trying to give some information out to people who maybe are trying to get in the same situation as you or as myself. Inkfile, they have a great process. You actually get a specific person to be over your file to be able to call and talk to if you have any questions. Okay. LegalZoom is pretty good as well. So you'll be able to get your LLC and get the state involved. You can go to the courthouse and get EIN numbers if that's what you need. You want a tax identification number. I mean, just if you have any other question, man, like Google it.
LegalZoom is what I used because back when I did all my stuff, I was talking to somebody else that was a businessman. They were telling me like all the paperwork they had to fill out for LLC, and man, it just sounded intimidating. So I just happened to see a commercial with LegalZoom and got on there and picked the package that I liked, and man, they did everything. I just had to, just sign some papers and, let them know that's what I wanted. But man, it was a simple process. It took like, I think about 60 days for everything to check out, make sure the name was, good to go and everything like that. But it was simple, man.
Nowadays, Mr. Bell, I know you've had a business for a while, so nowadays it takes about 10 days for them to get back to you. You can pay an extra 25 or extra 50, I'm sorry, to get it expedited. So you can get it real quick. The only problem that people have, that even I had, was forking the money up to do it, because that means you have to really commit to it. So that helps me in my day 110% is commitment. If I get up at 5:36 a.m., I hit the gym, I listen to Eric Thomas, at the beginning for motivation, I get my music in, I write down kind of like my goal for the day and my task for the day. Then business side, I figure out what I want to market for the week. Have I done my marketing for the day? What kind of sales have we gotten? And what can I do to get a couple more sales today? Like, that is how my day is structured. I get home, I play with the baby until she go to sleep.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing, man. Committing to whatever you want to do and structure.
Yeah.
Man, my shit be crazy over here. She be over here throwing shit over here, throwing shit up there.
Yeah.
I got to be locked in to her, because if not, ain't no telling what she'll be into.
Man, it's crazy you say that, because probably like last month, I was doing a podcast and my mother-in-law was picking my son up from daycare, and I forgot that she was gonna pick him up and was gonna drop him off, and I was like in the middle of a podcast. So he came in, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking, all right, I can still make it through the podcast, just fix him a snack or something. But nah, man, he wasn't having it. He was like, "I'm home, daddy. I want all of your attention." Like that podcast. So I had to cut the podcast. I had to eat. So I got to follow up and do like another one, which is cool. You know, that's the cool thing about this, man. I can edit and do whatever I need to. But yeah, man, kids are something else, man. Like,
yeah, she was right now. She would probably have already knocked down my display behind me, and then we want to be right here in my lap and touching all the buttons on my laptop.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, you know what's crazy, man, is I remember back in 2014 when you and Sean was talking about this, man. I remember one night, man, we was at my apartment in Conway. We were over there drinking and was just talking about stuff, man. Like I remember that like it was yesterday, bro. Like it's crazy to see like where we are now.
It feels like it was yesterday, man. And I'm trying to pull up something so I can see if you remember this, bro. See if I can't pull it up real quick. It's because like the time just goes by so quick. You wouldn't even think about us being in your apartment, crashing, hanging out. It was that long ago.
Man, I'm telling like 7 years, man. That's insane to me. That's insane. So do you and Sean, like, do y'all live close to each other? Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was that's the original thought right there. Above the cloud, the ATK.
Yep.
That was the original shirt idea. And if you can see that, it says February 7th, 2014.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, man, it's been a while, and I just hope and pray that, you know, like the way that I feel about it, I portray that energy out there to the world so they can feel it and feel the same as I do about it, because I think that's what it is, man. Like Louis Vuitton, I just keep saying LV because I mean I personally like it.
Yeah.
Gucci, all these different great individuals that launched their line, like they got across to their customers how important luxury was.
Yep.
So now they have a luxury brand that people, you know, spend a whole check to go get just to go flex and come back to their broke Cadillac. But that ain't my business. So I want to portray like we love just above the cloud. We love to travel. We love to go to new places. We love to stunt. We love being a player. You know, at the end of the day, we love, bro. So we wanted this to represent that.
Yeah, absolutely. What's crazy about Louis V and those big brands like that is like they've built up such a great reputation and such a great customer base. They could literally throw out a bag today for $3,500, and people will buy it. They can't afford it, but they know they love that brand so much that they'll literally go in debt to have that product.
I don't want you to go in debt buying my stuff, but I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
So are you and Sean? Are you guys like working or do you guys have other people helping y'all with sort of the production and like the business in general?
That's a great question. You asked a little bit ago how close we live in vicinity wise. We're both in Dallas, but if you look at Dallas right here, Garland is like over here and Arlington is over here. Okay. So it's about a 35-40-minute drive to get back and forth. But we just pick one day out the week to be able to collab, have our meetings and do the things that we do. Or, you know, like we used to say, bro, it's 24 hours in the day. So it's plenty of time to get stuff done and sleep. You're going to find some sleep. You're going to get some sleep.
Yeah.
But people like to try to sleep 8, 9, 10 hours a day and wonder why they're not doing anything with their life. Like you need, you know, good 6 hours, stay fresh, get good meals, and work out, and you'll have enough energy. But we basically have a couple people helping. Alina helps me.
Okay.
She does a lot of the cutting. She does a lot of the particulars. She does a lot of the online stuff as well. Sean, he does a lot of the operations. So him, Ty, they do a lot of operations over there to where if he has a certain style of shirt, he'll come out with it. We both collab with like ideas of what we want to come out with next. I do a lot of the marketing on all social media platforms. I'm doing most of the photo shoots. I'm taking the pictures myself.
Okay.
If I don't take it, Koi Photography and Koi Media. Shout out to John Garcia and Laura out there at Koi. They do a lot of my my photography as well. A lot of my Instagram posts. It's Mads at ITZMAADZ. Madison. She does a lot of my my Instagram stuff. She's very Instagram savvy. You know, like the young people.
Yeah.
Old now. I ain't old, but
33 over here, man.
With that young generation, man, there's something special when it comes down to social media and just kind of how to market certain things. So she helped me a lot with that. I mean, we have a team working, bro. We're looking for other people who want to be a part of the brand, other people who want to help out. So if you are looking, let me know.
Okay.
I mean, we just, like I said, just trying to use the people that surround our life.
Yeah.
Those are the people who are going to purchase first. Those are the people who are going to support you. And so with their support, it grows our followers exponentially, because I have these followers, and then you reach out to those people, they have those followers, and then your circle just becomes bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yep.
So the first day that we dropped on Juneteenth, we sold out of like 5 different items. We sold out on the pink and the yellow. We sold out on the black biker shorts. We sold out on the black dolphin shorts. We have a couple more red t-shirts, but I mean, we almost sold out completely. So we're just
great. That's great.
And thankful.
That's awesome, man. And I want to get a little bit back to you to the marketing aspect. I wanted to ask you, like, how do you like, what do you feel like is a successful day in marketing? Because a lot of people I know, when I was young and I was getting into it, like if I didn't actually close a sale or close a deal that day, I was thinking I failed. But now my mindset is, if I put the information out there, if I reach out to people, if I do my job, if I be a showman, I've done my job. It's up to them to you know, to come to me and find a, you know, I'm not measuring it by actual sales. I'm measuring it by shows. If I show it to people, I show them my product, I can go to bed happy that night. How do you feel about your aspect when it comes to your marketing?
Hey, is it Earth Day, bro? Is it Earth Day?
Is it? I don't think so.
You gotta plant them seeds, dog.
Yes, sir.
You gotta plant them seeds, bro. For marketing, it's just about being creative.
Yep.
What's something that you haven't seen that you'd like to portray your image as? So for me, I just stay with the role of clouds. It's over here. So clouds, right? So everything that's above the clouds, I'm trying to use that as a part of my marketing scheme.
Gotcha.
A successful day of marketing for me is posting, getting some likes. I don't care if it's 1 or 2 likes. Like, it doesn't matter. You don't need 100 likes on everything or 1,000 likes on everything. Just a new eye or the same eye is consistency. We're just trying to be consistent. Plant seeds daily, staying consistent, showing face, whether it's my face or somebody else's face. This is the only face I care about being seen. and just showing up, bro. Because a lot of people, they like to start something, stop, and then when you stop, people take those eyes and they go put it to something else.
Yep.
But just staying consistent and then thinking about ideas. I almost have to think like if I was a rapper, what would I do? And I say rapper because, like, a rapper has to stay in your face all the time. If they're a GOAT like Drake, I mean, he can drop whenever he wants to. But some of these new cats, like for instance, like your Polo G, or like some cats that you like to listen to, like that I like to listen to, they have to be in your face. They have to be consistent. They have to drop a visual. They have to be present on Instagram. They got to drop some tweets. And I'm sure they have publicists and people like that that's helping them do that. But you have to do that in order to stay relevant in today's society. And today's society is I need it now.
Microwave society.
And I need to see it all the time. If I don't see you all the time, man, you fell off. What happened to you, bro? You fell off, bro. I ain't seen you in a week. It's like, bro, I had to take a week to recharge, bro.
Yep, that's exactly how it is, man. Everything moves so fast, man. You'll just take a couple months off, and it's somebody else that's gotten up there and gotten got knows like you're supposed to get, or got knows shares you're supposed to get, man. It like the microwave society, like you have to constantly be willing to reinvent yourself. You can't be stubborn in business. You know what I
Nope.
mean? You have to be willing to change and stuff like that.
Yeah, bro. You have to literally be. I have to be in your face every day, and I have to tell you to buy it. I don't need to, and that goes for anything. Like you have to ask for the sale.
Yep. Yep.
Nobody's gonna buy this. Like, hey man, I got this product. How you like it? They're gonna be like, yeah, it's nice, it's cool, and then they're gonna keep walking or they're gonna keep rolling. But you have to be like, hey, bro, do you like my product? Oh yeah, it's cool. Hey man, it's only $20 per shirt. Go ahead and run that dub, and we'll get you in the shirt.
Yep. Yep.
Well, hey man, it's $30 for you today. 25.
Yep. Yep.
So people like deals. People like to be sold. Nobody likes to say they like to be sold, but people like to be sold, man. You feel good about what you bought.
People love, what I've noticed is people love the attention and they love to be catered to.
Yes.
I'll give you a prime example. I could post something about personal training on Facebook right now and it'll get some looks. But if I reach out to somebody and get that personal connection, they're gonna be like, oh, and they could have looked at the post. Like I'll post on my story that'll get 300-400 eyes. Then I'll reach out to somebody and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm in. Just that personal connection, just that, because I mean, you and I both, we like being catered to. Like we like when people ask us stuff. We like, so I mean, that goes for everybody.
So with that being said, what you were just talking about was like, you might post something regularly and get a couple. Then you have a story that comes about like somebody's specific transformation, their before and their after.
Yep.
It's like, oh, she looks good or he looks good. Hey, Petey, what'd you do to help them? It's like the same thing I've been telling y'all to do every day. I gave you the blueprint. She just followed the blueprint. He followed the blueprint. And so it's like, that's engaging. And when you engage, and then now you take that one person and be like, so you like what they did? Hey, can you meet me here at this park at such and such time? We're having a session. And now they've came. Now they're doing this. Boop, they're recording it. Now you got another eye. Now you got another person. Now you got one of their friends coming. Yeah, that's all it is for me in the retail world. Is, you know, we've given some out to some people initially, then we have people bought stuff, and now it's like they're gonna rock it, and their friends gonna be like, "Hey, bro, where'd you get that?" Their friends gonna be like, "Man, where'd you get that? And where'd you get that?" And then that's how that word's gonna continue. Hopefully, everybody that's watching this or that will watch this goes to @AT Clouds with a K. And that is on Instagram, that's on Snapchat, that's on Twitter. Go there, follow us, man. I mean, we're just beginning, bro. But I can just, my vision from here in a year from now. I see a company that's going to exponentially grow and be a change agent in this retail world, in this retail space.
Yeah, that's what's up. So you mentioned, you know, obviously your company just got started, active with everything. Have you had anybody like sort of, and this is gonna happen if it hadn't happened yet, like try to object to your prices or try to get a discount or because when I reached out to Sean was like, I said, man, how much are your shirts? And he told me, it was like, but for you it'll be, I'm like, nah, man, you're a businessman, I'm gonna pay you full price, because I'm not gonna ask, you know, Ralph Lauren for a deal. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna pay whatever price. So I'm gonna pay you whatever price the shirt is. Like, it was $50. I wanted. I don't need a discount. Have you had those type of people come to you and be like, "Hey, Price, we go back, man. Let me get one of them shirts, man. I get you next week when I get paid, man."
Hey, in sales, we love people like you, Petey. We just say, man, this is it, and you buy it. Me, I'm a guy that I love me a discount, which goes back to like the whole me being catered to and sold, but. I've had those people that have said they like the product. Can I get one for free? Is it love? I don't really do this or that, but I like to get a shirt to support you. And, you know, can I get it for 10? Like, bro, no, man, I put a lot of work into this.
Yeah.
Like if people knew that I had to go and purchase a shirt, purchase the vinyl, cut the vinyl, press the shirt, make sure it looks good, make sure that you're getting all the lint off the shirt before you send it out, package it correctly, take it to the post office, send it out. Like, to me, that's worth 20.
Yeah.
You'll go to Nike and support them. You'll go to Adidas. I mean, you'll go to TJ Maxx.
Yep.
You're not asking them for a discount. I mean, most of their stuff is kind of discounted already, but the fact is that you're not really asking them for nothing. I'm a Black-owned business. We're trying to elevate, and I think in this space you should help. You should be involved, even if you don't want to purchase. There's other ways to help businesses like mine and yours.
Yeah,
you can share our posts. You can like our posts. You can write a comment on our posts.
Yep.
You can tell a friend about it. You can at a friend about it. Like, I understand if you don't have all the money in the world to buy my product. I get it. We're just kind of like on the edge of this pandemic, where people probably have been unemployed for a grave amount of time. And so I'm not asking everybody to purchase. What I'm asking is to show some love.
Yep.
This brand's about love. So when I see my boys on Facebook, posting whatever it is that they're posting, I'm trying to share it, or I've told somebody about it. Mm-hmm. And it's like, hey, Aubrey, you haven't shared my stuff, you haven't posted my stuff, or whatever. Send me a message. It might not be on my feed, but I'll be more happy to do the same thing. And if I like the product enough to purchase it, I'm gonna purchase it.
Yep.
So it's just like some people just get in their feelings about other things as well. Some people are envious. Some people look at Charles Bell Sr. and say, hey, Charles, you've been a business owner for 7 years. You got this great family. You make everything look so good. I'm really jealous of you. I'm really just jealous of you. I don't really care for you to succeed anymore. Yeah. So I'm not going to purchase any of your shit, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, a lot of that stuff happens, man. And man, you just got to stay on that, stay focused, man, because you're gonna have people. There's people looking at your page right now. There's people who's gonna watch this just for the fact of being envy, just to see what we're doing, just because they don't like it.
We're winning.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
We winning, bro. For people that are watching, you're just looking at two individuals that literally just want to do better for themselves, better for society, and better for their family. And how can you hate on somebody like that?
Yeah, I wonder that too, and we'll get back to that in a second. But here's an interesting question that I want to pose to you. So, like, obviously, because we're the same age, right? 33.
Yeah, I'll be 33 in July.
Okay, so what advice would you give to either the 23-year-old Aubrey Price, or just someone in general, someone younger trying to break through in this field, or just in entrepreneurship in general?
I would get real close to that young man. I bring him close and I say, look, kid, you have everything that you will ever need. You have the mind, you have the power, you have the passion. I would just tell that gentleman to use it, and don't take time as something that you're going to get more of. Use that same time that you're going to waste today on something that can make you better. Because I just remember times being that 23-year-old and thinking that, oh, this is going to be forever. College is forever.
Yep.
This life is forever. And you take those moments that you could have been really grinding and hustling, and you kind of just throw them away.
Yep.
So I would tell that individual, bro, to those ideas, figure a way to start them then. If you're listening and you have the idea in your head, start it now.
Yep.
All you can do is post about it. Hey, you don't even have to have the business. You can say that you started a business, and your business is, whatever, making plastic. I don't know, making stickers, and send it out there. See how many people are going to want to try your product, and from there you figure it out. Because if you think you have it figured out, you're losing, bro. It's like every day is something new. Every day you have to grow. And if you're not growing and trying, you're just going to do what I call treadmill. You're gonna be running in place.
In place, yep.
Treadmilling.
Absolutely.
So in order to grow, you just have to kind of let your mind go, bro. You just kind of have to do the unthinkable, doing things that make you uncomfortable. People say all the time, get very comfortable with the uncomfortable. And they're for real. I was not comfortable making this and presenting it to the world and being on this magazine that I was able to get into and talk about things. And like, this is my first podcast, Petey. So I appreciate you. That's love.
Oh man. Hey, when you launched this, I said, man, I got to get this dude on quick. Because that's why I started the podcast, man, to get a lot of people that I know, to get on. Because I have a decent sized audience, across, and you'll be surprised, man. It may be somebody who's like see this and like, oh yeah, I've been wanting something like that. You never know, man. You just never know.
Somebody's gonna definitely buy from seeing this podcast. I guarantee you.
Yep.
I guarantee you. Two things are gonna happen coming out of this podcast. They're gonna understand who I am, what my brand is. They're going to see my brand right here. They're going to go and at least look and click. They're also going to be customers of mine from you. And then on the other side of that, reverse side of that, people that I'm going to post and follow are going to be like, who is Sir Charles Fit?
Yeah.
They're going to look into you. Now you're going to get some people who are looking to get more active, people who are going to want your products. And so it's a win-win. And this is how black men win.
It's group economics, man. Group economics 101. Like that's what it is, man. We tapped in this a little bit earlier. So what do you hope to accomplish, man? Like not only with your business, but just like Aubrey Price, like in the future, whether that's a year, 5 years, like what's some things you still want to accomplish?
I'm glad you say that, man, because I'm a guy of manifestation. So I'm putting this out there. I'm putting it out there right now. So with All Out Price, my goal is to have several homes under that LLC. Housing is my next market. So I have cars. I have gadgets like your laptops, your GoPros, etc. My next accomplishment will be houses.
Okay.
And that will be that mailbox money that I'm talking about, the return.
Gotcha.
It could be ROI, right? So that's one goal. With clothing, with Above the Clouds, my goal is to get into some retail stores. So in the next 5 years, we will be in your typical retail store. Which ones, I'm not sure. A more immediate goal would be just to get into some boutiques and shops.
Gotcha.
So if you're listening to this right now and you have a boutique or know a boutique that's looking to kind of get some drip, let me know so we can bring it, see if you guys would like to take a look at it and have it in your store. So that's kind of like an immediate short-term goal is boutiques, long-term goal like actual retail store. And just for myself, for Aubrey Price, I just want to be the best father that I can be. And by being the best father that I can be, that's going to make sure that I'm up with my child, that I'm taking the time out to be with my child, to be with my fiance, my family. I'm getting married in Greece next year in May.
Okay.
So that is, brother, I appreciate it, man. It's been a long time coming. Matter of fact, funny story, just on a side note before we get back to that. In 2011, 2012, you were at one of my house parties when Alina came in.
I remember that.
We were playing ping pong, and I was like, "Yeah, that's me right there."
Yeah, I remember that.
So it's been since then. We've been rocking, man. So it's like it's here. It's time. We're gonna do it big. We're gonna do it in Greece. Okay. And that was, we still talk about that day till this day. But my long term for us is just to have a successful business, mine, hers, happy family, money to be able to not worry about nothing.
Yeah.
I want to be able to buy what I want when I want to buy it. You know how noops are, bro. When we see it, we want it, we buy it, we own it. Shout out right there to them Houston boys. Mike Jones, you see it, want it, buy it, own it, dog. You feel me?
Man, it's crazy. You bring. I remember that night too, like it was yesterday, man. I remember damn near like every party at your crib, cause that's always what I like. I like still to this day, man. I like kicking back at the crib. Like I don't really like being out. You know what I'm saying? At the house parties, you pretty much know who's gonna be there. You pretty much know the vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's just laid out. And if something do pop off, like we all together, so we like, hey, you got to move around with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm in Texas, man, so we strapped, bro. We ain't worried about
the open carry.
Yeah, we ain't worried about none of that. So we love to have house parties, man. You can you turn up, you at the house. There's nothing to worry about, bro. You feel me? So like those are times where you're able to have people come in, collab, and get comfortable. They're the best times to get to know people and just have a good collective time for sure. And that those times feel like just yesterday, bro. It really does.
So you say y'all are getting married in Greece next year?
Buddy.
Okay.
May 22nd, 2022. We will be in Greece. It's family. It's really just family that's coming.
Have you been out there before?
Never been out there, bro. The furthest that I've been from America is Jamaica. Like, and I was really scared to go there.
How did Greece come? Like, how did y'all pick Greece to be where you got married?
Well, initially it was going to be Hawaii, and we were choosing Hawaii just because of it was the tropical location and that kind of deal. But then, like, we wanted to also possibly honeymoon in Greece.
Okay.
So it was like, do we go to Hawaii then fly to Greece, or do we just go to Greece and do the whole thing? And then we start looking at food. Like all food that goes to Hawaii is mostly imported.
Okay.
So it costs a lot more for the food. So then we looked at feeding our family there in Greece, and the cost was about the same as it was in Hawaii. So the only thing that was different was the flight. I mean, the flight was about $1,000 difference, but the places you can stay in Greece were actually pretty cheap for Airbnb. So the numbers kind of weighed itself out, and we just thought, like, what better than to have a dream wedding in Greece, something that nobody really does. So we figured, you know me, PD, I'm a kind of do it big or don't do it at all kind of person.
Yep.
So that's
you better start pushing some merch out, man, because those weddings will run you, man.
I'm already about to pass out, but that's the beauty of it, though, is that if I was to have it here in Dallas, for me, it's gonna be way more.
Oh, okay.
Because not only would it be my family, it'd be my family, homies, a little bit of everybody. But in Greece, it's just the fam, so it's kind of it's probably a couple tens of thousands of dollars more if I do it here than if I was to do it there in Greece.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna say on air how much mine was because people are gonna be like, man, what the hell?
Petey is rich out here. He rich out here.
Nah, I'm trying to get there. Soon before the end of the year, hopefully.
Was purchasing your house a difficult thing for you to do?
Nah, man. I'll give you all the tips you need off air if you want to. But I mean, I can do it on here, but we can talk about that. No, it was it was easy.
Okay.
It's just one of those things where like going in, I didn't really know what to expect.
Yes.
Nobody really told me like the actual like step-by-step process. And if I really had like sat down, because I'm the type of person, man, I like diving in stuff like head first and just figuring it out myself. That's gotten me into trouble sometimes, but that's just how I've always been. But I mean, if I would have talked to somebody, it would have been way smoother. But it's not hard at all, man. Like it's nothing.
Yeah, we're about to embark on our first purchase. We've done like some flips where we were the middleman in the whole process. We found the house, like this is like the above the clouds. I mean, the all out price part where you find a home that has either been foreclosed or they're late on their taxes or something of that nature, and you basically go in with somebody who wants to purchase. You get your cut off the top, and the other who's an investor, they come in and they do all the paperwork. So I never really had to do it. next year is the first time that I'm going to be purchasing a home, but it's all because of this, man. Because of this.
Yep.
Because of my businesses, because of car sales are at Jupiter Chevrolet. So if you want a whip, you're in the Dallas area, come down to Jupiter Chevrolet. Let me take care of you. I mean, we moving and grooving, PD.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man. We in July we'll be in this crib 3 years. I want to stay here 5, and then I want to build. I want to build a crib. Like because I ain't the type of person that's about to be moving. Like, you know, you have more kids, you got to move again. Like I want to build a huge like house because that's where I want to be. Like that's where I want to stay.
Get you keep that crib, use it for residual income, and then get you another one, something to house. And if you want another one, you just buy other ones just to rent out.
Depending on how the market is, you know, if I can make shit 30% on this house what I paid on it, selling that bad boy. But if I wanna rent it, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna keep everything up to where I can, you know, do that too. But that's something me and a few of my cousins plan on getting into was the whole like property game too. We ain't indulge because I ain't trying to overdo it, you know what I'm saying. But that's something I'm definitely interested in getting in later on.
So I have listened to and read like the Grant Cardone books, as well as some I watch Gary Vee a lot as well. Gary Vee is a proponent of if you have it in here, just do it. Like
yeah.
Don't try to I got one thing, I need to focus on one thing and do one thing only, because you're putting all of your eggs in one basket instead of kind of like planting. I'm a seed planter, bro. I'm gonna plant as many seeds as possible. Let it all grow, and whenever I come back to it and I'm watering all those seeds, we'll see which branch sprouts the fastest. We'll see what tree grows the fastest. So
Jay Morrison, do you follow Jay Morrison?
No, who's that?
You're a big real estate guy from Atlanta. Like he has Jay Morrison Academy. Got a lot of stuff, man. Follow him on Instagram. He used to call himself Mr. Real Estate. He like best like black real estate men like in the world, you know. And then him and Earn Your Leisure, Rashad and I can't think of the other guy, but Rashad, like on YouTube, man, they got stocks, investing, crypto, truck driving, like all that stuff, man. Everything, man. It's like a black business owner's like basically like HBO. Yeah, it's on YouTube, man. Earn Your Leisure, man. I watch damn near all of their podcasts, all of their stuff. It's legit stuff, man. And they actually have people on that know what they're talking about and know how to break it down to like us. You know what I'm saying? They don't try to speak above your head. Like it's tailor made for us, you know, for the culture.
You can never have enough information, man. Well, I tell a lot of people, bro, just keep listening, keep reading, even if it doesn't fit your platform. Like you can take something out of it and figure it out.
Because like we were talking about sales, like sales is universal. So like if you're selling something that's universal, whether it's personal training, whether it's clothes, whether it's cars, whether it's how, like it's universal. So you learn those skills, and then there's different, and you know, there's different sales tactics too, techniques to, you know, so reading different books, you'll learn those different sort of like techniques, figure out what works for you, what works best. Because what works for Price don't necessarily work for Charles. You know, it's a different sort of thing. It's all about finding your voice and a way to do things.
Exactly. Finding your way, because what works for you may not work for me.
Yep.
But you have to find your way in all of this. Like for us, for me and Sean is a great designer. He has these ideas of like, oh yeah, this gonna be player right here. Like he thought of this whole design on the shorts, that the black and neon short set that's on our website. He thought of those. Like Sean thinks of a lot of different designs that is for the now.
Yep.
And like the good thing about having a business partner is I don't see all those ways sometimes. Sometimes I'm a lot more simple. I like things like this. You know, just simple marketing. Like all this I have here is all marketing. So you can, as I'm sitting here, you're seeing everything. You're seeing the shorts, you're seeing the shirts. So like that's kind of the things that I think about. So me and him playing off each other all the time gives us the better opportunity to win. We're on the same page. We've been knowing each other for as long as you've been knowing him, you know what I'm saying? So we've been the 7-8 years in the game. I mean, we just starting this, bro, and
the trust is there. Like that's what you have trust.
The numbers is there. The Shopify numbers going dumb. That shit dinging and dinging.
That's where you design your site from, with Shopify?
Yeah, I use Shopify, so that's another thing. So Inkfile is what I use. Shopify, what I use for imagery, for images, to cut out your image, to let people know. Pixel Cut. I pay for Pixel Cut. So like, let's just say, Charles, you want to take one of your rip photos.
Mm-hmm.
You go to Pixel Cut, it's gonna take off the background, the entire background.
Gotcha.
So you can put yourself on any beach you want, you know, any of those types of things.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. That all sounds good, man. I'm looking forward to, you know what I'm saying, you know, chatting more in the future, collabing more in the future, man. I mean, let's do it, man.
Yeah, let's definitely do it, bro. What I want to do with you, if you don't mind, is I would like to try to come on here again, probably in the fall, to kind of show our new collection.
Okay.
Kind of let you know where we were and how we're trending, and that way you can kind of keep up with us, keep up with AT Clouds, keep up with abutterclouds.com, kind of see what we're doing, where we're going, and what our vision is for the future.
Absolutely, we can definitely do that, man. That's hey, like you said about ownership, man. This is all me. So anytime you want to come home, you holler at me. We can make it happen.
For sure, like that. That's what I'm talking about. PD, you always. One thing I want everybody to know about this guy right here, Charles Bell Sr., is this. If I ever needed anything from this guy, and this is for real, man, this is no BS. This is not me saying this because I'm on this podcast. I've been knowing this guy for at least 7-8 years, and every time I needed something, I hit Mr. Bell. He's there every single time. So that's the type of character that the guy is. That's why I've been following. That's why I love you, bro. That's why I appreciate you. Appreciate everything that you do for just the world, for your community specifically.
Yes, sir.
For our community, the African American community, man. I appreciate you, bro, and I definitely appreciate you having me on today.
Oh man, no problem. It's a pleasure, man. Like I said, you doing a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff in different sort of fields, man. That's what's cool about this, man. You're a businessman. Like Jay-Z said, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman.
Yeah,
so you doing all that different stuff, so that's dope. You ain't Sean, like I said, shout out to baby Sean. You know, I know getting in. I know the front man talking thing ain't really his deal. You know, he more of the behind the scenes. But shout out to Sean too, man. Y'all are doing great work, man.
Shout out to my boy Sean, for real. My boy is definitely an entrepreneur. He definitely be on it. He is definitely behind the scenes, man. Hey, you gonna do that and leave me be, bro. I'm gonna link up with him today. I'm gonna let him know kind of everything that we talked about, and next time that we had a show, I'll make sure he's here. Okay. That way the people can put a face to his name and the person we're talking to.
And but before we end this podcast, man, let everybody know once again where to find you and where to find everything you're doing, man.
Okay, so go to www.abovetheclouds.com. That's ABOVETHEKLOUDS.com. That is going to be the website. You can purchase whatever you want there. Like I said before, if you have anything custom that you want, we have custom designs for that. And somebody at the door. Anyway, you can also go to Instagram at ATKLOUDS. It's AT Clouds on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all social media. Okay. So you can go and look at our products. You can see our day-to-day. People that purchase our products, when you send in pictures, we are able to post those. If you allow us, I'm gonna reach out to you and ask and have you there. We're about to do some giveaways in the next couple of days. We're just gonna do one of those things where you post us, you have people follow us, add us, and we're going to give away some AT Clouds apparel.
Cool.
So all this is to come. Follow us, man, at butterclouds.com. Come purchase at AT Clouds. Come follow, baby. Come on, let's go. You know, we all about it, dog.
Sure, man. Like I said, man, we'll be in touch. I definitely can't wait to get more merch from you guys, man. Hey, that's what you call it, the Astro Man?
Yeah, it's the Astro Man. That's what we call him right now. Hopefully, in about 6 months, we'll have like maybe a name for him or something like that.
Hopefully that'll be like the Kanye West college dropout bear. You know,
exactly, bro.
Y'all need to get a mascot, man.
That's the mascot, man. The Astro Man's the mascot. We got the Cloud Words.
So do y'all have men's shorts, men and women shorts?
Yeah, so we got the men's shorts. Women can order these too if they like to, and we have the biker shorts as well. So we have the biker shorts and the girl dolphin shorts, which is like the kind of like the shorter short, like the Nike athletic shorts kind of deal. Okay. Some people call it lounge wear. Some people call it athletic wear. I don't care what you call it. It's 18 Clouds, baby.
Just buy it. You can call it whatever you want once you purchase it. Huh?
Yeah, call it what you want, man. Come get some of this smoke. You hear me?
I gotta get my wife a couple items off there, man.
For sure. I think your wife would really love the biker crop set.
Okay.
So the biker can come up a little bit, and then the crop will come to about where the bikers meet. So she'll like that, or she'll like the bikers with a t-shirt.
Okay, cool. I'll definitely get on there and check that out, man. But yeah, once again, man, proud of everything you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? You and Sean. Looking forward to having you on again, man, and looking forward to getting some work together, man. Let's do it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, PD. I appreciate you having me on, man. It's a blessing. You guys definitely go take a look at our site, man. Even if you don't purchase, just go see what we're working on, and eventually something's gonna be there that you're gonna want. Absolutely. And follow us on all our social media platforms, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. My name's Aubrey Price on behalf of AT Clouds, baby. You know what's up.
Man. Love you, bro. Keep doing it.
Y'all be good.
Yes, sir. That was my frat brother, my homeboy, Aubrey Price. Like I said, we've been running around for about 10 years, man. So y'all go shop abovetheclouds.com. If you like this episode, like, subscribe, share, let somebody know about it. We'll see y'all next week.